What is up, guys? It is Alex here, and I'm pretty bored. I'm tired, but I'm not tired, if you know what I'm talking about. So I just wanted to make a video about the time I went to a concert. But before I do that, I am gonna show you my hair dye that I got on Friday, I think, or some day before. I'm sorry for talking quiet. My mic doesn't pick up that well. But anywho, here's the hair dye. Manic Panic. Atomic Turquoise. I'm gonna be doing that this weekend. It came with newspaper that I should have read. Let me go find it in my trash. Hold on. Well, I cannot find the newspaper, and I don't know why they'd wrap this in newspaper since it's like in a container that can, I guess, be rustled around and shit. But I found this. It's the thingy that came in with it. Screw it. So let's take a peek inside of what it looks like. Yummy. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that. But anywho, let's get on to the thing I wanted to talk about. I have no soda to drink this time, which is kind of depressing. So anywho, this was last summer at a concert I went to. The concert was Mayhem Festival. You know, my hand's blue. Aww. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Manic Panic. Stupid bitch. Anywho, this concert I went to, it was a Mayhem Festival. It had Asking Alexandria, The Devil Wears Prada, Motorhead, Whitechapel. That's all I can remember off the top of my head. But, they also had Chevelle, that's right. Anywho, this was during Asking Alexandria, and, I gotta get close to my mic so I can start to whisper and not be as loud as I am currently, because I don't want anybody to hear this. So, before the Wall of Death happened, if you don't know what that is, it's like the crowd splits from like that way, you know, that way, and splits in half, and then when the singer says go, or when the hard part of the song happens, it's just like bam, and then that, and then like a huge circle pit. At least that's what it was for that one. So there, before the Wall of Death happened, my friend's brother was like, "Hey, do you smoke? Where do you want?" I'm like, "Yeah, kinda." And he's like, "Oh shit, you should have told me earlier." Then he hands me a joint, and I'm just like, cool. So I take a hit, and I do that stuff, and then I get a little high and shit, and then the Wall of Death is about to happen. So I'm like doing this. I'm like trying to decide whether to get balls or not get balls. So like it's either do it or not do it. And this little guy was like, "Fuck that shit," and he runs out. So I decide, why not? I'm high. I don't give a fuck about what's gonna happen. So it was like, why the fuck not? Let's do it. And plus, my friend Josh was like, "Dude, don't puss out on me. You told me to get in a mosh pit. We're gonna get in a mosh pit." So we decided to do it, and it's not that bad. It doesn't hurt that much. But when I was like coming out, like, the circle pit was in like the middle of it. Like the circle pit just started. The song was like just starting and shit. But I'm like about to die. Like I don't have asthma or anything. I do not have asthma. I'm like perfectly healthy. I have no disabilities that I know of. I have nothing wrong with me that I know of, except for my attention span is extremely low and I might have ADD. But that's not proven yet. So during this wall of death, I was like, dude, I'm gonna die. Because I have an asthma attack, I guess. I don't know what an asthma attack is like, but I'm pretty sure it was one. So I'm like stumbling out of the crowd. I'm trying to get through, and okay, so let's say that this is a stage right here. So here's the stage. The circle pit is like, okay, stage. You guys are the stage. Circle pit is like where I am, and the back. I was nowhere near that. I was at the side, and there's no. I have to just get around, and I'm just like dying. I'm like, so I'm dying. I'm stumbling. I'm like going like, oh god, and I'm dying. So I finally get out of the crowd and just like, just like walking like a zombie to this the people at the drink so I can get soda. It's empty. So I can get soda and shit because I'm thirsty. I'm gonna die. So I want water, something to hydrate me so I can live. Because marijuana dehydrates you, and Arizona is dry as fuck. So you get dehydrated fast. And if you're around a big group of people at 115 degree weather, whatever, Fahrenheit, just if you're English and stuff, you do Celsius. So like 115 Fahrenheit, big group of people running around and stuff, you're gonna get dehydrated. Sweat is you losing hydration. So I'm like, I need something to drink. So I go in line. Here's me right here. Yay, zombie. So here's me, and then I'm just like waiting in line, like, Jesus fuck. And then like my friend's brother was right behind me. Like his girlfriend was having an asthma attack too, I guess. And like shit happens. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And yeah, we got a drink and stuff. So yeah, that is my story. We got a drink, we got better, but I was pretty much dead the whole day. Like from the Btw Follow Prada, which was the first band on the main stage, which is the last. There was 4 main stage bands. The Btw Follow Prada, Motorhead, I was dead. Slayer, there was riots, and before Slayer, I'm like I'm hungry. I'm dying. I had no food at all day. It was an all-day concert and shit. So I get a hot dog, I think, and a drink, and I feel better. I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. And then riots start. It's like a slope too, so it's like that, I think. And there's like fucking circle pits around Pit of Fire, and they have a hose on top of the concessions people things, and it's just like hosing us down, and it felt amazing, but it was cold because there was a breeze and the water was cold, and it's like, yes. It was a fun night to be all together. So that's story time for today. Hopefully this is not as boring as my, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Hopefully this is not as boring as my older videos that I posted. Like the last video, my friend Miguel said like I suck, which is not nice. Fuck you, Miguel. Anywho, tomorrow I'm gonna be at the DMV getting my license, so here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, before I go, I was about to do my Pisicles thing. Before I go, I'm sorry for the long video, but I'm going to be doing a truth or dare thing. So, in the comments below where my hair dye is, post a dare, challenge, what you want to, anything you want to know about me, like a question or like something. I'll be truthful. I will, I'm getting sidetracked again. I will do the dares, and since I'm getting a car, I can do stuff in public. So, thank you guys for watching. If you watch this long end, I love you. Peacicles.